Hello, my friends. How's everybody doing? I hope we're all getting ready for Thanksgiving, and I hope you enjoyed this historical processes that we have accomplished. I am so proud of all of you. I am just blown away. I used to teach this in middle school, and we mixed the chemicals and everything and brushed them on. But you know what? I was with them. And you guys had to do this on your own, so I'm pretty impressed with what you've accomplished, and I hope you feel, like patting yourself on the back, and feel really excited about, can you imagine what it was like in the 1800s to produce an image and to have, invented a process like Anna Adams did? Oh my gosh, incredible. So I'm going to look at Ivy first, and here's Ivy's notes. Trial and error, yes. And cyanotypes is a great gateway drug into photography historical processes. It's the simplest one, it's the most inexpensive one, but I think that if you really enjoyed this, you might want to take the darkroom class with Lynn Schmidt on campus at Wallace. Oh my gosh. You will have so much fun, and she's so great and hilarious. She's a good friend of mine, very good friend. We graduated from SCAD together last year. Anywho, okay, so I love that you're seeing that you had to create a negative. I didn't really mention that because I wanted you to do your research and make sure that you're following along with the steps. Because, like I said, it's a learning experience, and if I tell you everything, you're not going to retain it to memory as well as if you, research it for yourself and trial and error. So, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, and I love that you figured out processing time and different lighting conditions. Yeah, I'm really impressed. And then you made your negatives at Office Depot. Wow, way to delegate responsibilities. Seriously, right? Okay, so you and me, Ivy, I think we would get along really well as far as all of your musical tastes here. And what I think is happening here is you've got this transparency negative that's on top of a paper towel. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what it appears to be. And you got a great cyanotype here. And then that was the original image of this album. Super cute. And then Biggie, 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 can't you see? So I love this one too. Yeah, your cyanotype turned out great. Yeah, very cool. And then Disney favorites. You know where I live, right? Orlando. So we are all about the Disney down here. And you got some interesting takes. Very interesting, the difference between this one and this one. It almost feels like the transparency must have moved a little bit. Maybe it wasn't held down strongly enough when you exposed it to light, and you got a little bit of a kind of a double image. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I'm a huge Elvis super fan, so I was impressed by this one as well. What a cute baby he was. Oh my gosh. And Lemon Tree. Well, have you been at my parents' house? I don't even know what's happening here. But I love that you did some of your own images, because that was really what I wanted you to do. And, oh, yeah, it is paper towel. So there's Jake. I might have got some of these out of order, but I mean, I think that's a really cool example that you can include in your portrait work. and this one as well. I mean, you know, as long as you're selling yourself and you want to show your range, all of your talents, you know, why not, if someone wants a cyanotype, you know, someone wants this type of thing, you can do it for them. So awesome, awesome work. I think Ivy is missing, you're missing your 3 raw files. So hopefully you can turn those in as soon as you can. And if you need any help with getting those ready, or you need to talk to me about it, please just let me know and I will help you with that. Okay, and let's see. Okay, I think that's it for this project. Well done, Ivy. I'm really impressed with your cyanotypes. They're super nice and clear. And I wonder if you use watercolor paper, because it has this really nice texture to the paper. So that is what I'm guessing. Okay, and here we go with Melissa. I love how you said, I was not kidding. No, okay, hold on just 1 second, I'm getting a call. Okay, so really awesome, Melissa, that you tried all these different kinds of paper and experimented, even like rinsing, and you know, your portraits look tattered. I think that's kind of special. I would put, you know, that tattered, rough edge image in maybe a floating frame, you know, so you can see those edges. And I'm just really impressed by the variety of materials that you used, and that you experimented with the density of the chemicals. I particularly love the deep blues, but I think you probably noticed that when you have a transparent object in your cyanotype, then you get to see that range, that beautiful range of blues. And it's amazing, you've got like washing soda, all these things that you can actually develop film with, believe it or not. So if you want to move on to other processes, such as developing film, you can get a film camera so cheap. The film will cost you, you know, $4 or $5 a roll, and developing it yourself, oh, it's just like the best hobby ever. It really is. It's magical. You would love it. And that goes for everybody. Okay, so this really geometric, almost abstract image. I love how that negative came out. Isn't that super cool? And then I see what you're saying about how dark the blue came out. It's almost like a deep navy. But don't you love like the brush strokes around the edges? That's so fun. It's a conversation starter. You know, you hang that up in your house and people are going to say, what is this? How did you do this? Is it a painting? You know, is it a photograph? And then, you know, some people might be a little more knowledgeable about it than you expected, and might learn things about each other, you know, and your history. So this is beautiful. Love these little globes. And their shadows, reflections. Yeah, that's a beautiful image. It truly is. And I'm thinking that you use like clamps. I can't tell if those are binder clips or some other type of a clamp, but I love that you included that in the image so we can see, you know, the whole process. And this paper looks so light and delicate. It's almost transparent. Beautiful. And this was, you know, really smart ideas This is actually a really smarter idea for a digital image with full color because those gorgeous shadows slash reflections. I adore that. And even the color mixing that you created, that's really cool. Okay. And then this one it turned out super dark. So I see with the chemicals that you ordered that, yeah, it is super deep in color. And here we go with your portrait. Never show your friend this negative because she will be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really sweet cyanotype. I think it's so soft and lovely. And it looks historical. So great, great work. Oh, whoopsie. Hold on a sec. Alrighty, so moving on to Sydney. Also did cyanotypes. Let's try the negative and the chemicals did not want to work together. Okay. So yes, experimentation, because, with your first try and having no background with this type of stuff, it's definitely a learning curve. Okay, so this image is so tiny. And then, okay, I see you're using either a glass or a plexiglass plate here. And you've got a color printed image. Okay. So I think what happened here is you printed out the positive instead of the negative. And so what happened was, and this is just how I do it too, lay that out on, I'm going to say that is plexi, on a piece of cardboard. And then you get a negative cyanotype. So, like I said before, I didn't mention that. I mean, one person did ask me about it, and I explained, but if you didn't read up on it and do enough research, then, you probably didn't realize that what you needed to do was create a negative in order to get a positive cyanotype. But I'm not upset about that. I still think it's really a cool image. Very interesting. I love how the water came out in the boat. So well done. And then this one is a positive. And so you got the negative. Do you see? I'm a little unsure about it. It almost appears to be at an angle because it's like a little bit squished down from top to bottom, but still interesting. I like it. Oh, I see. Okay, that was your transparency, and this is your cyanotype. So again, you got a negative for your cyanotype, which is a little bit, I'm going to say, out there. Whenever you see people that are in the negative, it's always a little bit weird. But I applaud your experimentation and figuring it out by yourself, so I still think you did a great job. Hold on one second. Okay, so Sydney, I think that's the last one. All right, you guys. again, I'm super proud of you all, and I actually almost was brought to tears today. I got a little teary-eyed because I'm so impressed on how well you follow my advice and my instructions. It's, you know, you guys are just the best class I think I've ever had teaching here at Wallace. That said, please make sure and go back and get that extra 100 points for responding to your Unit 12. Wait, let me check that. Yes, it's your Unit 12 feedback response, and that would be for your final personal choice series. I really want to make sure that you have responded to my feedback, and I want to know what you think about it, and how how you're planning to move forward. And you can post that in Unit 13. And I can't wait to read what your ideas are and what your thoughts are. Okay, guys, that's it for right now. Talk to you soon.